I'm back after about a month and a half of being away from torrential rains. For the most part, shelter held out. The crappy tarp from Harbor Freight did not. I've been spending I got here about 2.5 hours ago. I've been trying to, that was my parking spot before, but it was too narrow. So I moved my car to my tent spot. So I spent the past 2.5 hours trying to level off an area, clearing off all the brush that was there. I got me a nice circle. I've remembered all the things I've forgotten and the truck's full. The truck is full to the max. Couldn't see driving down the road. And yet I've forgotten stuff. So we're gonna start trying to put up, well, first we have to construct a tripod to hold up the tent because I forgot all the poles. So we'll be working on that. Tarp clip. I think they're a shark. They're supposed to be a shark. Pretty sturdy.
those fleas, ticks, and mosquitoes too.
When you take a line, you have the support of a probiotic from your gastroenterologist who developed it. A line naturally helps to soothe your occasional digestive upsets 24/7. So where you go, the pro goes. Go with the line. The pros in digestive health. And if stress worsens your digestive issues, try Velaline Digestive De-Stress. It combines the line's and looting will not be tolerated, adding their goal is to honor Floyd's memory with respect. Back here in East Texas, vigils are being held in Floyd's honor across Tyler. KTA's live coverage joins us now live at one of them outside of Liberty Missionary Baptist Church. Ryan, what are you seeing right now?
Well, Casey, the event just started. Mayor Martin Hines has already spoken, but I'm going to quickly get out of the way so you can see kind of what we're seeing.
So this light with the sun, it's 6:05 here in Texas, and the tripod worked well, and I need more tarps for the ground cover, and I've got one. I just failed to bring it like I failed to bring a lot of other things, but I think that's pretty darn sturdy. I used the colored paracord for the outside perimeter because I have a tendency to trip over them if I don't see them, and they're right out there for me to trip on too. So I do have a screen netting, as you may have seen on my build a tent video, but there you go. I'm very proud of it right now. Very proud. So I'd recap what I did on this visit to the lot, even though I didn't film much, and it wouldn't have been entertaining. But just a recap, you know, took down a tree there. It just helps making driving through here easier because I had a couple of minor scratches on my son's car, which he hasn't noticed yet because these trees were in the way. So I took down the tree there. I really hated taking down this tree right here because it led into the entrance of my campground. My dad built that little table there. I mean, that chair. I set up my new teepee tent, which did real well, except for I had an issue of the tape holding on the sides, so I had to replace one of the corners with Gorilla Tape with a Tarp clip, which I should have done that at the beginning and not taped all these things on the ends. And I think they're eventually all gonna come up, but if they do, I'm just gonna use Tarp clips on the corners now. But other than that, it was very roomy, very comfortable. I slept real well, even with the traffic noise. Oh, here's another. I also took out this tree right here. Had a little mishap there too with backing into it, so now I can back out freely. I made a new kitchen area. This used to be my log holding area to keep the logs dry, but my cousin went went and helped me sort of collect a large supply of wood So I'll be in good shape even if it rains. Plus I've now got a log stacker inside my cover to get some dry wood for the future visits. Add a few more logs to that side of the shelter. I've got the back of the shelter finished. I'm going to start on the roof on my next trip. Oh, I expanded my tent area because it was too small. So if you see now, I got all this nice area around it. I put some more logs on this side. This side which didn't have any. Now I should be able to finish that maybe on my next trip. But what I really enjoyed doing with my cousin, they would come and visit me, and they said they've been coming down the trail. Well, there wasn't a trail back here. It was just a bunch of leaves, and she's always afraid of snakes going through them. So I cleared her out a trail. And I did a really good job. I was really proud of it. It's very naturey, if that's even a word. But you follow it, and it comes out to our property line in the back of the lot. This is 1 acre. And what's a property line without a big entrance? So I built an entrance to the path, to the trail, to my shelter. And I've built it wide enough, and it's gonna get wider. So in case, well, not in case, but when I build a fence, we can now come through here on a 4-wheeler. And I put down a post. We found the pin to the property, which I thought was amazing since we hadn't been out here in 50 years. But there's the pin. So that's a corner, and the other corner is way over there. But I just love the little trail here, and you can still hear the highway noise, but you can also hear nature. And I plan to put up maybe some sort of portable building, build one to house all my equipment, so I don't have to keep bringing it back and forth from the house. And I'll probably build a entrance here as well to announce that you're arriving at the shelter. But that's this trip, and we got another one planned for a couple of weeks. Hopefully the weather will be good. The weather was good this time, but it's damn hot. It's what is it? I think it's June 4th. And we had temperatures in the 90s. And my next trip is going to be the 4th of July weekend, which is going to be, you can imagine Texas heat. It's going to be hot, and if it's too hot, I don't know, maybe I won't stay the whole day or stay overnight. Right now the nights have been very pleasant. And I'm very happy with the way things have wrapped up this trip. Everything looks so clean and neat. I'm very pleased.